I'm Paul Perkins with the check of your ag weather. A ridge of high pressure continues to build up from the southern plains, even though the atmosphere is mostly capped by warmer air at the upper levels. A few thunderstorms remain possible for today and tomorrow in central and western areas. Severe storms may occur this late day with large hail and wind gusts to 75, but mostly over north central Nebraska where there is a slight risk of level 2 of 5. After highs this afternoon, mostly in the 90s, even some low 100s close to I-70. Tomorrow is one of our hottest days of the next week, with highs in the mid-90s to the mid-100s. Feels like readings over 105 are also likely tomorrow, even over 110. Thunderstorms are possible with a higher severe risk late Wednesday through Wednesday night when a cold front drops to the south. With the high-pressure ridge rebuilding across the western U.S., highs stay in the 90s for Wednesday through the weekend. The forecast remains mostly dry. A few thunderstorms, though, are still possible with disturbances sliding to the southeast. It stays hot and dry for a while, but there are signs of less heat and better rain chances by the middle of next month. In the long-term forecast, warmer than normal temperatures are likely to continue in Nebraska and Kansas this weekend through August 11th. Those higher chances of above normal temperatures are this weekend through early next week. Nebraska and Kansas rainfall is predicted to be below normal this weekend and early next week before an outlook of near normal rainfall the middle of next week through August 11th. Key weather factors impacting the markets include a hot start to August for the Corn Belt and hotter and drier conditions persisting for the northern plains and Canadian prairies. Mostly dry weather prevails the next 5 days in much of the U.S. The mostly dry weather accompanied by expanding heat with triple-digit temperatures expected at many locations in the western and central U.S. Late this week, temperatures can also reach 100 in parts of the southeast U.S. Rainy weather gradually pushes eastward with 5-day rainfall expected to total 1 to 2 inches or more from the Midwest into the east. Across the plains, low rain coverage and heat starting to increase the stress for corn and soybeans. The Midwest in better shape, though, with better coverage of rain. Towards the Canadian prairies, most areas are likely to stay dry. After some mild days this weekend in the Canadian prairies, the heat increases, but chances for extreme heat are low. Forecast models are increasing the chance of milder air next week in the plains, Midwest, and Canadian prairies, possibly with some better rain chances. Overseas in Northwest Europe this weekend, heavy rain fell in France and Germany, which was unfavorable for the areas that continued to be too wet. Eastern Europe, that's more in need of rain, was largely missed. Argentina remains mostly dry as dryness continues to be a concern for winter wheat and the future corn and soybean crops. With the check of your ag weather, I'm Paul Perkins.